Do you feel like you don't actually deserve any of your achievements or praise from the people around you? Do you feel like you are lying to everyone and you're just a fraud, and one day everyone will realize how you aren't actually good at anything and hate you for that? Well, bad news for you. You may have imposter syndrome. No, not that imposter. Good news though, tons of people have imposter syndrome. Me too. Twins. In case you don't know what imposter syndrome is, here's the Google definition. Imposter syndrome is a psychological pattern that causes high-achieving people to doubt their skills, intellectual accomplishments. People with imposter syndrome may feel like they are frauds or imposters even when they have evidence of their success. The more you know. From my last video, we all know my struggle. The whole reason I'm making this video is to try and overcome some of that imposter syndrome. Except that didn't really end up happening. Okay, first off, sorry I went AWOL for like a month and a half. As though anyone noticed. But I've been sick like 3 times, and finals happened, and seasonal depression. But that's besides the point. I had a whole script for this video, and then I had my huge existential crisis about art. So I took a break from this video. When I came back and reread the script, it turns out it was actual dookie. My dog could probably poop out something more organized and eloquent than whatever I word vomited all over that Google Doc. So I'm back to try again. This video is gonna be a little bit more comedic. However, that intermission for whatever demons I was fighting made me rethink that. It's not gonna be too serious, but definitely not as goofy as I originally envisioned, because, you know, I got humbled severely. But yeah, I'm not redoing that intro because I drew all those frames, so yeah, work smarter, not harder. So this animatic has been sitting here finished for like 2 months now. I had the idea for it in the beginning of September, and then I planned for the video to be up in October, so you don't have to look at the calendar to see how long this has been waiting. I started off making the actual animatic very strong, possibly the best I've ever felt in creating art. Very much, I can do this, art can be good or bad, but I'm getting out of my comfort zone, and that's what matters the most. I definitely agree with the sentiment, but the productivity I was feeling is no longer here. It's no longer with us in the room. I do remember vividly finishing the beginning within like a day, and I was like, this video's gonna be a banger, this animatic's gonna be a banger, I'm gonna hit my peak, like it's just going up from here. And then I guess the shorter days really did a number on me, and my productivity and optimism just took a sharp turn, straight off the edge, nosedive, if you will. So the quality definitely got a little worse, if it wasn't apparent. However, I got it done. In the end, I did do it, so that's what matters. The goal is to be like, oh my god guys, you can do whatever you want. Put your mind to it. It was gonna be inspirational. I was like, yeah, I kicked imposter syndrome's ass, but I think I got my ass handed to me. I'm not sure if it was solely by imposter syndrome, to be honest. I think life just did life things. Anyways, imposter syndrome. I was feeling really good. And then I was like, no one will like this video. This animatic actually sucks. I suck. I hate life. And I should just not. Looking back at it with a sober mind, the animatic is not bad. In fact, it's probably better than what I could accomplish right now. I am going through a rough patch of being sick for like the 4th time. And I'm just lazy right now, okay? But I do like the first 2 scenes, and the last 2, but the middle ones were not a fan favorite, if you will. That's just a learning curve though. It was my first time ever doing something like this, and obviously I'm not gonna be perfect at something. Sorry, I got distracted. My dog is sleeping and her tail was twitching. What was I saying? What was I in the script? Obviously I'm not gonna be perfect at something new for the very first time. Social media has fed into that. I'm just getting distracted by her sleeping. Social media has fed like into that idea that we all have to be good at something to do it, when in reality that's how you get better at things. Falling completely on your face, being awkward and uncomfortable, that's how you improve. And it's normal to feel like you have the abilities of an actual infant. It's not embarrassing to be bad at something. It's embarrassing if you shame someone for trying something new. That's weird. Not cool, guys. Our community bullying literal beginners because they aren't good at art. I'm looking at you guys. about the actual animatic. It's about the meaning of success. I was taught a very traditional idea of like what success could be. So to me that's like the top of the mountain. It's scary but like also enticing at the same time, if you get what I mean. But like, what if I was happy at the bottom of the mountain? I don't know, food for thought. It's about that, you know? It's whatever you want it to be, honestly. Imposter syndrome, am I right, man? Okay, I ran out of things to say. But yeah, imposter syndrome seeps into everything, to like every aspect of your life, for me at least. I take it with a grain of salt. So you never feel enough. Not as in I'm not enough and I'm worthless. That could be the case though sometimes. But more often than not, it's you'll never be enough to be good. I don't know if that explains it. But it's like there's always gonna be a ledge you're trying to reach, but whenever you feel like you're about to grab it, it moves up and you'll never get your footing and be able to say like, oh, I made it up this cliff. That kind of feeling. That's what imposter syndrome is, at least like for me. Like, I don't even know why I should make this video. I don't have that much to offer, but yeah, most of the time it's just a silly little thought. Most of the time, often just like 99.99999% of the time. Do what you want, even if you look stupid doing it. I'd rather be cringy and happy, okay? Suck it, nerds. Sorry, I don't know. I just gave up on this video for a bit. But this is my last attempt, so. This was my little section from the original script that I kept because I thought it was like, you know, pretty good from coming from past me. You did alright with this one. But yeah, the key takeaway of this experience for me, doing something completely new and something that I definitely thought I would do way worse at it than I did, is do things even if it might turn out horribly. I've definitely done a lot of projects where I just gave up because it was so bad. But it was a learning experience because, you know, most of the time people won't ever see you fail, and who cares if they do? It's exhausting telling yourself you can't do something even though you want to. It's also okay to struggle and step back from something. Sometimes you just gotta sit in the trenches for a bit, and that's okay, even if you have to stay there for a while. Thanks for making it till this part. If you did, I hope you have a really good day or night or whatever time it is when you finish this video. Thanks. Bye.